Hi-yo, YouTube! My name is Dexter, and welcome to this Friday special edition of Warframe, where we're playing the Plague Star Operational Bounty that's available for the next 4 days. It's been available for like the last 2 weeks, I just haven't bothered with it, because the last time it was out, I did everything in it that I wanted to do, and now I'm kind of bored of it. But I'm doing it again, just for something to do. I've been doing it all morning. Should be fun, should be fun. It's a 4-stage bounty that ends with me trying to go kill... I can't see it for... Oh, wait, oh, I can't see it over there. That thing way over there, that giant splotchy yellow. I'm gonna drop that dude. Gonna drop that guy. And it's gonna be a good time. We're playing Inaros today, because I love Inaros. He's my favorite for this type of thing. Or he's my favorite for this mission, specifically, this bounty in particular. But we're only gonna fight... Or I tried to fight 4... of the bosses that spawn from this event. I'm not doing it a second time alone. I'm only going to spawn the one, and it's going to be fun, hopefully. The way it works is every time you get to the second stage of this mission, you can add Eidolon Phylaxis and infested catalysts to a poisonous mixture that you're making to go fight or go deal damage to the boil that's on the plains right now. It's also why the infested are on the plains. It's fun. I'm just a little burnt out from it because the last time I did it too many times in a row, and I gotta sneeze something fierce. Hey! Excuse me. I can have a Dargon down here? What the hell? I'm taking one, but what the hell? There we go. Why are there Dargons in here? I can't see what I'm aiming at. Enjoy bullets. Enjoy bullets that I don't really know where I'm aiming. I gotta get out of this thing. The hell with that thing. I don't like Dargons. I don't like them. We're just gonna go with Baby. We're gonna go grab the toxin. We're gonna leave. So we gotta go get this toxin doodad over here. It's in that yellow. I don't even know what you'd call this. What is this thing? It looks like a giant tent to me. This little thing. Yoink! That's mine. Thank you! So, you go grab toxin, and then you run it out of the area. I am in for one hell of a run, because every time that you, or basically every first and second stage bounties are linked together. So wherever wherever the first bounty happens, the second one is guaranteed to be at another location. And for this one, it's across the fucking map. Hey, let me... Okay, I can't open that map while I'm in the caves. But just know that it's across the plains from me. So, I'm out here. My destination is all the way over here. I'm right here. That's me, in this corner here. And I gotta go all the way over there. So, I'm not walking. I am sure as shit not walking there. I'm gonna take this thing, my Arcwing, and we're gonna fly off. My Arcwing is called Elytron, and it explodes. It's nothing but explosives. I have a mod on it that I'm a really big fan of. It's called Core Vent. And the way Core Vent works is... Or I got an augment for Core Vent called Afterburner. Core Vent, I put down a trail of vapor from my engines. The augment, called Afterburner, will then ignite those vapors if they take explosive damage. And as you can see, it lights the entire trail on fire. The only problem I have with Elytron is it's not all that fast. It is the slowest Arcwing by a wide margin. There's only like 4 of them. There's Odinata and the prime variant of Odinata. There's Itzel, Elytron, and Amisha. And Elytron is the slowest. It also has the most damaging abilities. I don't think it actually has the most damaging abilities. I'm pretty sure the most damaging abilities are on Amisha, which is weird considering Amisha is a support Arcwing. I guess Warframe just has supports done right. They're able to deal damage and keep a team alive. There we go. We're going to crack this open. I'm going to put in 1 infested catalyst and 4 eidolon phalanxes, because everything else sucks. Like, fighting the infested is no problem at all. Fighting the hemocytes is annoying as all hell, because it's slow. They're just a giant or not even a giant, they're a different colored version of the Fontis from inside the, whatever it's called there. From inside the, infested derelict, that's what it is. There's no difference between the two, it's just one's different color. Wait, no, there is a difference between the two. The hemocyte is different colored and has a new attack. But beyond that, or like one new attack. And it's not even a new attack, it's an added effect on an attack that Lefontis already has. It's pretty, they're pretty much the same thing. They're pretty unremarkable. Well, no, they're not unremarkable. There's no way to tell the two apart, basically. They are the exact same enemy, just one has a slightly better attack than the other one. But I tried fighting 4 of them by myself. It took me the better part of like 30 minutes to do it, and I don't want to do it again, so I'm only going to fight 1. The amount of eidolon, or infested catalysts that you put in dictates however many, eidolon, or not eidolons, hemocytes you have to fight. The other thing that I have in there, the, eidolon phalanxes just makes the infested higher level, and that's it. Doesn't affect the big guy in any capacity. It also gets you more, not eidolon, gets you more operational bounty standing, which is what I'm after, because you can buy pre-built formas from this bounty, and it's phenomenal, and I love formas, because I use a lot of them. I never understood what they were for until, like, 6-7 months ago, and I never bothered using them. I had a couple of them, I'm like, I don't even know what they're for. I just know that I didn't want to use any of them. But now that I know what they're for, I use a ton of them, because all the weapons that I use now require them to more or less make my full build. What am I being bombarded by? Where is that bombard? Where's that mortar guy? He's on the cliff, isn't he? I am a bad shot today, apparently. No, he's right in front of me. Get out of here, mortar bombard. Mortar bombards are annoying. They're like regular bombards, but with more explosives. Because they have mortars instead of rocket launchers. I think they have mortars and rocket launchers, rather. But we're almost done here. Gonna be done in 10 seconds. 7, 6. Yeah, I don't need to count that down. You can read. And if you can, I apologize. But yeah, there we go. Now we gotta go find a little doodad to haul that off to the boil. I don't know why I can't just do it myself, but I gotta use a drone. So we're almost done. This one, depending on how long it takes me to kill the eidolon, or not the eidolon, the hemocyte. Depending on how long it takes me to kill the hemocyte, this should be the longest part of the mission. Just running it over to the boil. That's what it's called. That's the name. Whee! I would use Elytron, but I don't want to because I'm getting kind of low on Arcwing launchers, and I don't really want to use one right now. It said drone located, but I don't see it. I'll pop that real quick, though, because I don't like those things. Oh, there you are. You're in the chasm. Gotcha, you're in the crater, not the chasm. Alright, let's go. Now I just gotta escort this thing. Escort missions, they're always fun. Although this thing runs faster than I do, so that's kind of a bonus. There's a small little exploit that you can do with Elytron. If you fire its 4 button, which is just a nuclear warhead. If you fire a nuke at this thing at just the right angle, you can launch it forward. I've not figured out what the right angle is yet. I don't usually only pop it up into the air. But it's a thing that I can do. And I don't want to say I'm happy about it, but it's nice to know that it's something that I can work on, although it only ever applies to this. or this type of mission, and I don't do very many bounties anymore on the plains, because there's just not a lot for me anymore. Although they did say, Digital Extremes did make the statement that they're going to, or not that they're going to, that they have and will continue to put new new void relics into the plain bounties, so that's nice. Any new prime frames that come out, their relics will be in the plains, as well as inside other obtainable areas, so everybody can get at them, easier or harder than normal, depending on how you want to look at it. Because the plains are available as soon as you start the game. Like, as soon as you get off Earth, as soon as you are able to explore Earth, you can get to the plains. That's what they wanted the plains to be. They're like, hey, that was the entire design philosophy behind this place. They wanted to be as accessible as possible to everybody. And it was a phenomenal choice. It's a lot better than the, like, War Within or the Second Dream or really pretty much any of the Warframe quests to actually get another character. Because they are all, you have to be a certain level at a certain time, not at a certain time, at a certain level and have a specific thing done before you can actually go do them. So, this part of the mission, I just gotta kill things. And what I'm using to kill things is my giant greatsword that swings faster than most weapons that I own, called the Galatine Prime. Galatine Prime is just a phenomenal weapon. It's a shame that it's going in the vault soon with Necros and Tigris Prime, but it is a phenomenal weapon. It puts the hurt on people, and I believe this thing should be showing up at around 50%. Or maybe he's not going to show up at all, who knows? Maybe he shows up at 75%. The long and short of it is that every time you put in a Eidolon, or no, Infested Catalyst, no, he's not going to show up. Huh. I know I put one in, or at least I'm pretty sure I put one in. Maybe it shows up at 99%. Who knows? I don't, because I haven't bothered trying this before. Oh, there it goes. There he is. There's the big guy. So, I'm going to heal up my Helios with my 4 button. Basically, if you don't know what Naros does, he's all about sand. My 4 button drains out my maximum health, and then for a percent increase in armor. The more enemy, or rather, then after you get at least 25% armor, you can throw it at enemies to heal you and all allies within affinity range for a sizable chunk. Naros is just one of my favorite frames. He's a solid tank. He's able to take a beating. And I apologize if this is going to take a bit, but I do gotta kill this thing because I want whatever it's dropping. But yeah, this is pretty much what, what's-his-face in the Derelict looks like, only more pink. Lefontis inside the Derelict looks exactly like this, but he's more pink than yellow, green, and blue. Also, each different head is supposed to represent a different faction in this game. Trumpet Nose here is the Infested, the Box Head on the right is Corpus, and the Scythe Head, for some reason, is Grineer. Even though the Grineer aren't very known for their melee units. They have them, they're just not known for them. More iconic Grineer units are the Bombards and the Noxes and the Heavy Gunners, because they hurt like hell. They are the heaviest units, and they hurt like hell. And by heavy, I mean they do the most damage and take the least of it. Because armor is just a phenomenal thing to deal with at high levels. Just kidding, it's terrible. I hate it. Basically, armor in this game is a percent damage mitigation. The more armor you have, and depending on the actual type of it, the less damage you take. And the Grineer just stack armor on armor on armor. At level 100, there are units that have more health than Grineer, but Grineer are just harder to kill because they have so much more armor. The best example I can give, a Grineer Heavy Gunner and a Corpus Tech at level 100 have... I think the Corpus Tech has something like 40,000 more health than the Heavy Gunner. But the difference is, the Heavy Gunner's health is entirely armor-based, And the Corpus Tech has his health divided. I think it's a 40-60% split between health and shields. Shields in this game are useless. Shields in this game, in Warframe, are pretty pathetic. But the difference in health, like effective health, between the Grineer and the Corpus Heavy Gunner, the Grineer Heavy Gunner and the Corpus Tech, rather. Sorry, I got those names mixed up. The Grineer Heavy Gunner has an effective health of somewhere in like the 2 million range, whereas the Corpus Heavy Gunner, or the Corpus Tech, which are basically the same unit, just different names, the Corpus Tech has about 40,000 effective health, whereas the Grineer has 2 million! And it's just really hard to deal with. They're just hard to deal with. You need status at high levels, is where I'm going with this. Namely corrosive, which is what I have all my weapons built for, because I believe the hemocyte is indeed weak to it. I don't remember. I know it's got 2 different health bars, or 2 different types of health. It's got armor and it's got like an actual health. It's got armor and it's got health, but I don't remember which one is weak to what. So I'm just gonna drain out all my health here real quick, just to get all of it back in a second, and hopefully he dies in a reasonable amount of time. Something I could do to make this less frustrating for me is hop into my Elytron, because the the Infested don't really have anti-air units, and I would be flying above them constantly. I also wouldn't have to worry about being blindsided all the time. But there we go. That's the bounty. That's done. Done and done. So there. Every time you kill one of these guys, you get a hemocyte cystolith, as well as... No, that's it. That's all you get, right. I think they drop a mod. But that's the bounty. The more infested catalysts you put in, the more operational standing you earn at the end of it, as well as with the Eidolon Phylaxis. But with the infested catalysts, you have to fight more of those hemocytes, and they get higher leveled every single time they come out. And it's just annoying, because they get more health, more armor, and more damage. And they just get harder to kill. Like, each one takes exponentially longer to kill than the last one, and it's not fun. But that's the bounty. I hope you all enjoyed this nearly as much as I did. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. But if not, then carry on your merry way. But for the rest of you ramblers, I will catch you on the next episode, which will have... Or not next episode, I'll catch you next week, where I won't be doing this because Plaguestar won't be available then. Because Plaguestar is done on Tuesday. It's got 4 days left. Today's Friday. It'll be done by Tuesday. And... I won't be that disappointed to see it go, because I got pretty much everything I wanted out of it. I just want to see how much standing I actually got. 2250. I've gotten worse. I've gotten more, but I've gotten worse. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Last thing I'll say before I leave is you go talk to this little guy, this little person. Girl, I don't know what their gender are. I'm pretty sure Konzu said Konzu says Nakak is a girl. But yeah. If you have operational standing, you can come back. You can buy full-built Forma, which is the only thing that I want from this, really. I say that, and now I'm going to buy this thing. But the sentiment stands. It's the only thing that I care about. The Formas are the only thing I care about in this operation. I could buy 2 of these. Yeah. I'll buy them. I'll buy 2 Cetus Wisps. I don't care. My friends keep telling me I should just go farm them myself, just go run around the place, but I'm not gonna. But yeah, anytime you complete a full bounty, basically, with a full crew, go fight all 4 of those hemocytes, you can get 3,000 standing every single time. It just takes a while. But I'm gonna go. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. It's been a ton of fun.